In the introductory video, Introduction to Self-Care in Midlife, I said that self-care is not selfish. Why can I be so confident that that is the case? Well, let me draw your attention to a dictionary definition. This is from the Oxford Dictionary, which suggests that self-care is the practice of taking an active role in protecting our physical and mental well-being, particularly but not limited to times of stress. So let's consider that definition for a little moment. If we are engaged in a practice, it suggests, certainly to me, that we're doing something on a regular basis, that we're doing something with forethought, that we may be trying to improve our practice, that we are practitioners of self-care and protecting our well-being in this case. So again, if you think about being able to protect your own physical well-being, think about circumstances in which you may be doing that automatically with no thought, for example. What about when you go out in the sun? Do you wear sunscreen to actually protect yourself against some of the sun's harmful rays? Or perhaps like me, you try and have a glass of water in the morning to replace the fluids that you lost during the night and avoid dehydration. Those are both examples of self-care. The latter, for me, is a very deliberate action that I started doing as part of my own self-care checklist, because I know I have a tendency towards dehydration and drinking water is not something I particularly enjoy. So picking up that first glass of water in the morning is not something I particularly look forward to, but it is my practice of taking an active role in protecting my physical well-being. So if we think about protecting our physical well-being, we see that that is not a selfish activity. If, like me, you see the Instagram feeds of your friends with hashtag self-care Sunday, with a nice nail spa or a piece of chocolate cake, you know, it can suggest that self-care is all about indulgence. But if you go back to that definition, you see that it's not about indulgence, it's not selfish, it is about protecting yourself, and it is about nurturing your own physical state. It's also about nurturing your emotional state, and we can talk about that in another video and what that might mean. But you automatically can tend to think about ways in which you can express yourself and actually find a way of practicing self-care for your own physical well-being. I'm so glad to have shared this video with you, and I'd love for you to be able to put in the comments below some of the ways in which you practice self-care and how you take an active role in protecting your own physical well-being.